Hello everyone, I am Dr. K. Swan, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Engineering of AISSMS, Institute of Information Technology, Pune. Today I am going to details of the STL containers. As we know the STL and its components, but what are the different containers supported by the STL? STL container holds the many objects or same type of many objects by the STL container. STL containers are divided into three types: sequence container, associative container, and derived container. Or in other word, we can say STL defines 10 different types of containers and which are grouped into the three categories such as sequence container, associative container, and derived container. Here, the sequence container means store the element in a linear fashion, or we can access the elements in a sequence way. The example of sequence container are vector, DQ, and list. Associative container. In associative container, we can direct access of the elements with the help of key. The example of associative container are set, multiset, map, and multimap. Derived container. These derived containers are derived from the sequence container. And the example of derived container are stack, queue, and priority queue. Each container class defines a set of functions that can be used to manipulate its contents or manipulation of data between the different containers. For example, a vector container defines function for inserting elements, erasing the contents, swapping the contents between two vectors, and so on. For manipulation of data, sequence container, associative container, we are using the iterators, but derived containers not supported by any iterators. In details of all these container examples, vector, as we know, vector is a dynamic array, allow the insertion and deletion at back, permits direct access to any element. All functionality of vector container defines in a vector.h header file, and for manipulation of data we are using the random access iterator. List is another type of sequence container. List is a bidirectional linear list, allows insertion and deletion anywhere. All functionality of list defined in a list.h header file, and list is supported by the bidirectional iterator, or we can use the bidirectional iterator for manipulation of data. DQ, as we know, the DQ is a double-ended queue, allows insertion and deletion at both ends, permits direct access to any element. All functionality related to the DQ is defined in a dq.header file, and DQ is supported by the random access iterator. Set is associative container type. Set contains unique values and it allows rapid lookup. No duplication allowed in a set. All functionality related to the set means unique set, symmetric set, and so on is defined in a set.h header file. For manipulation of data in a set, we can use the bidirectional iterator. Multiset, it is a type of associative container. Only the difference between set and multiset is here duplication is allowed and all other functionality is same. Map, again it is associative container for storing unique value or value pair. Each key is associated with the only one value. One-to-one mapping, again it is not allowed the duplication of key and value. It is used to very fast key based lookup. All functionality of map and multimap is defined into the map.h header file, and we are using the bidirectional iterator for data manipulation. Multimap and map is only difference of the functionalities. Duplication is allowed in a multimap. Then derived containers, stack. Stack is a type of derived container. A standard stack, we know the functionality last in first out. All related to the all function, pop, push, and all this is defined in a stack.h header file, but it is not supported any iterator type. Same for the queue and priority queue. Queue, a standard queue, first in first out, working, and all functionality of the queue is defined in a queue.h header file. Again, it is not supported by the any iterator. Priority queue, the first element out is always the highest priority element. And again, all functions are defined in a queue.h header file. No iterators are defined for or used in a manipulation of data in a derived containers. Thank you. Happy learning.